Hello my dear Pisces, this is your love and spirituality reading for the month of August 2018 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. I read for the signs in order of most liked videos, so don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for your sign. And you can see the order I read in this time around at the community section of my channel. You just go to the community section and then scroll down a little bit. The reading can go both ways, so if I tell you that you are feeling or acting in a certain way, it can be in reversed, that the person you are dealing with is feeling and acting in that way. The energy is the same, it's just different castings to the different roles by the universe. For this reading, I will use the Druidcraft Tarot by Philip and Stephanie Carr-Gome, illustrated by Will Worthington. And I will start shuffling your cards. So my dear Pisces, when I open your deck here, I see Five of Pentacles and the Moon. So that seems a little bit sad. Yes, Five of Pentacles can be having problem with economy, feeling like people don't value you enough. So there's a reason for these obstacles in your life, and they are to be found in the Moon. So the Moon is your subconscious, where every itty bitty time of your soul has been recorded, and especially the parts that's accessible for you most easily is the time that you have lived upon Earth. And this time has caused you a lot of traumas and karmas and a lot of experience and wisdom. But sometimes we have a hard time digesting these wisdoms, and we kind of put ourselves in resistance towards what happened. We kind of want to black it out. We don't want it to have ever happened to us. So it becomes like a faint memory, but unfortunately the wound doesn't heal if we don't digest the pain. So it becomes a pattern in our lives, and here's a pattern of abandonment, poor economy, or not really being able to living the prosperous life that you want, or have the things in your life that you want. So you need to seek the answers for these circumstances in your life in past life memories, but also childhood memories, patterns. It can also be ancestral karma and ancestral lineage. Things that your parents and their forefathers never digested and dealt with and sorted out, it will be inherited to the children. That's kind of what they say in the Bible, that the sins of the forefathers will be inherited to the children. And yes, it's not nice, but it's something that has being here so that we would solve our problems. We'll find a solution eventually, instead of just skippity-scope away to the next adventure. We need to we came here to get the wisdom, so we can't skip the pages of wisdom that pain sometimes gives. When you live in paradise, usually you don't grow that much. You just live in paradise, in a paradisic eternal state. But when you live through challenges, you grow and you experience new things, and you grow stronger for all the challenges. But you might also be traumatized and blocking out the pain. So what the divine wants here is for you to read the books of pain to transform it into the book of wisdom. Okay, so I call the divine with love and light, and here we have the Seven of Cups and the Moon. So this is kind of the minor arcana Moon card. It's when we are in this mood. It's like we're trying new different things to make our life in a roll. We try to be positive, or maybe work very hard to get the best job ever, or to put in a lot of efforts in our relationships and things like that. We strive towards happiness. But there comes times when it kind of goes full circle, and you're back in this mood, in this circumstance, where it feels like, well, I did all this, I tried all this, but unfortunately things are still the same. I still feel the same. It doesn't matter the outside circumstance, there's still something inside of you haunting you. So even though you have this perfect relationship, you still feel not happy. You have the job you forever wanted, but still something is missing. So with the Seven of Cups, it's like returning to the primordial swamp, to the original wound, and finding out what's going on there. So, and I can see this for Pisces, that sometimes this will happen in in a way that might scare you a little bit, freak you out a little bit. But it's like going through 1,000 deaths of the past means that you actually, for example, if you have had an accident in an earlier lifetime where you lost one leg, for example, you might fall and bruise your knee. So this is like it's a repetition of the trauma, but it's not as severe usually. It has not the same momentum as it had from the beginning, but your pain or your suffering from this hurt knee might be out of proportion. Like you feel really shocked or really damaged, or it feels like it can be a little bit out of proportion. And it's because it reminds you of something that have happened before. So don't be shocked about the severeness of the feeling, because it doesn't really have anything to do with your like reality now. It has to do with the reality that once were, and that you are supposed to digest. So try to feel the over dramatic pain, or the like you might have really pains and aches just getting a cold and feeling like you will die from pneumonia, but it's just a cold. So it might freak you out, but try to just see it as a digesting thing. Like it just needs to go through your system. You need to give it attention, stay with it, feel with it. It's just like downloading something from the internet, for example, but it's downloaded in your body, and you're feeling the pain, but you're getting the wisdom from the situation. So what kind of wisdom can we be taught by losing a leg, for example? Well, it can be to not identify with that leg. The leg isn't you. And many people are like this, that if I would ever get disabled, I would rather die. And then they become disabled and they might feel like this. But what is going to be the end result of this process, going through this, through the eons of time. I really tried to avoid that, but it wasn't possible. Okay, so I was talking about the cold that will turn into feeling like ammonia, but it's really a cold. It's probably allergic reaction to some kind of pollen, and that usually shows stress. So when the immune system is attacking the own body. So I will try to do this reading and then stress off. Okay, just try to relax and take some time in the sun. It's over 30 degrees Celsius here in my chamber right now, so it's losing up a lot of yes, it's a lot of blood flow in my body right now, so a lot of blocks is being removed as well. And it seems like the same thing is happening for Pisces. I don't think I have Pisces so much in my chart at all. Might be that I have some planets there that I have forgotten about. But anyhow, we are all going through this together. And what is going to be taken as a lesson through here is to not identify with things, to kind of die before you die, to be able to accept the loss of a leg, for example, and still find life valuable. Okay, to not be ungrateful sorry for the life you have been given, and actually severe every moment of it. Okay, even when it doesn't go your way or things are not as you planned. Okay, so I call the divine with love and light, and here we have the 9 of Pentacles together with God, the 7 of Pentacles.